I've been trying to find the best way to review the Corsair Scimitar for quite a while. I don't want to spend time going over DPI settings and sensitivity or how to maximise the results from your mouse. I do, however, want to highlight what I see as the pros and cons of the Corsair Scimitar. First off, the mouse is lightweight, meaning you can play for extended periods of time without suffering muscle fatigue. It does mean you have to pay a little more attention to your precision when pushing the thumb actuated buttons, however that's easy enough to adjust to. When I first started using the mouse, it had a metal plate on the underside surrounding the laser enclosure. I'm not entirely sure why it was there, however since removing it the mouse smoothness has been impeccable. I suppose that's technically a con, but for the sake of just removing the plate to get a better smooth movement, I'd feel bad marking it down. Now the colours are pretty, I mean I've seen rainbows with less colour than this bad boy, and shiny means a lot to me, and the customization range, I can't fault it. It comes with extremely versatile software that allows you to customize the hell out of your settings. Seriously, it took me a long time to realize the full potential of the layouts. It does take a bit of getting used to, and there isn't really a guide that comes with it, but if you persevere and put the time in, you can achieve a lot. If you don't believe me, well, wait until the end of the review and I'll show you what you can really get away with using it for. The versatile nature of the setup allows you to hot swap between multiple profiles in the software. Now that's not uncommon. I had the same feature with my previous mouse. I honestly don't know if there is a limit, but I've given it a damn good go trying to find out. As well as letting you swap the DPI settings on the fly. I know I said we weren't going to cover DPI, but we do have to give it an honorary mention. Prior to this I used the Logitech G600 for a very long time. That thing was a workhorse up until it died, but when it came to a replacement I couldn't get a new G600, so I took a leap of faith with the Scimitar, and I have to say I'm not disappointed so far. A point worth noting, the side panel where the numbers pad is, it's movable, as in you can slide it forward and backward and reposition it, which if you ask me is a nice touch of customization. It took me a bit of adjustment when I changed it over, largely due to the weight of the mouse and the button placement being slightly different to what I was used to, especially having used my old mouse for such an extended period of time. But since I've adapted, I've recommended it to so many friends. In fact, I'm so dependent on it, I don't even use the keys on the top row of my keyboard anymore. Now, to give you a bit of context, almost 10 years ago I had some serious nerve surgery which resulted in some damage to the nerves in my left hand. Long story short, I find it difficult using some of the keys on the left hand side of my keyboard, usually when it comes to holding them for extended time or having to mash them for long periods. Enter the Scimitar. For those games where I need to spam control to crouch, or games where I need to lean to one side for an extended time, I now have the mouse setting to alleviate that discomfort. And for me, well, that's the best feature in this mouse. Now, in order to really demonstrate what you can do with this mouse, take a look at the following highlights taken from the match of Fractured Space, where I flew my favourite ship using nothing but my mouse for controls. I programmed all of the keys I needed, -1, I couldn't get the detect in there unfortunately, onto my mouse. That includes directional movement, and well, I'll just let you watch it. Oh, I forgot, what the, oh, I wanted to run like Redskin for this. How do I jump again? No. 5? Oh yeah, there we go. How do I move up? It's this button. This is considerably more difficult than I thought it was gonna be. Like, considerably more difficult than I thought it was gonna be. Wrong button. Oh dear. This is so difficult. I might need to incorporate a second hand. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're doing alright. This is exceptionally difficult. That's up. I can start turning now in preparation, because I'm having to look at the mouse as well as the screen. So much mind brain focus control. This is the turn button, and this is the forward button, and a shoot button. I might just be easier rhyming that. I don't know. Hopefully no one looks at me. Fine. Point defense. Strafe. Turn. Forward. I don't suggest that you try this at home. I really don't. I don't even know why I thought it was a good idea to try it. Oh, that was close. It's lucky I put my face on the station there. Oh, you know what I should have done? Should have done that. Yeah. See that? You see that for like prep work? I don't want that. I'm just gonna go here. I'm not even like chasing kills or anything because I can't. Makes you think about your engagements though, that's for sure. Down? I can't push down because my finger's in the way. I can't push up and fire at the same time. See, I wanted to bind my altitude to my scroll wheel, but it wasn't really easy for me to do it. I could do with detect here, I won't lie. It's alright, we got him. We got him, Jim. We got him. Really? Got no engines, it doesn't matter anyway, right? He did just bait this Colossus to die though, which is nice. Especially, you know, we can bring more of them in, right? I'm wondering if maybe the turnkey would have been better bound to the other way around, maybe. What am I frickin' saying? It's better to have not had any of the keys bound in this way, shape or form anyway. Who's outside the bubble and why? It's really hard to adjust the firing arcs, like to get into position because of the whole... I have to stop firing in order to fly down. I've said this before with brawlers. Their eye tracking is based on movement, so if you sit still, they don't see you. I don't want to fight that Sentinel because he is good. And I don't think he knows. I don't think he's realised that I'm playing like a lemon. That's right, I need these two. MLG. Please let this end now. Please, I'm begging you. I'm relying solely on blink here because, yeah. Because trying to steer and turn and like fire at the same time is practically impossible. Oh yes! We won! Oh my god!